Welcome to Navigating Grad School YouTube channel. My name is Ebenezer, and if today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm continuing with the Funding Spotlight series where I show you schools and programs that offer funding for admitted students. And today I'm taking you to Canada. I'm going to show you one of the schools in Canada that have over 200 plus masters and PhD program, and it is one of the top universities in Canada. And stay tuned as I take you through the school. So the name of the university is University of Alberta. So you just go to Google, then you type the University of Alberta. Okay, the University of Alberta, and this is how it shows. So it says the University of Alberta is a top 5 Canadian university located in Edmonton, Alberta. Okay, so that's the particular city it is located, Edmonton in Alberta. So you click on it. All right, so this is the website of the university. Well designed. Their colors are very nice, as you can see. Now let's go to the about section. Let's look at, I'm going to take you through the about section of the university, show you some of the programs they offer, and then also take you through the application requirement of some of the programs. They have a lot of schools, they have a lot of programs. They have a lot of academic programs, both masters and PhD programs, including undergraduate programs, depending on the specific program you want to study. And I believe solely that this university, you'll find programs that fit your needs. So without wasting my time, let's go to the about section. Okay, about the University of Alberta. So welcome to the University of Alberta. So we see they have about 5 campuses in 2 cities. The university have about 5 campuses in 2 cities. The University of Alberta in Edmonton is one of the top teaching and research universities in Canada, with an international reputation of excellence across the humanities, science, creative art, business, engineering, and health sciences. So as I mentioned earlier, they have a lot of programs. Okay, they have a lot of programs. Let's see the rankings. These are some of the ranking in the world. The University of Alberta is one of the Canada's top 4 universities. So in Canada, it is ranked among the top 4 universities in Canada. So it should tell you that it is a very good university, and it is number 2 in nursing programs in Canada. You can see number 2 in the world for petroleum engineering, 5 in the world for AI, 1 in Canada for agricultural sciences. So if you are interested in agricultural sciences program, this university is for you. And very soon I will take you through all the programs. Yeah, so that is the general overview of the university. I think you can just read more about it. And then now, without wasting my time, let's go to the program admission programs. Okay, admissions and programs. So with the programs, let's go to the programs, click on it. Now with the program, they have graduate programs. If you scroll down, you'll see that they have graduate programs here. At the left hand side, they have a lot of programs here. So you can, if you are interested in a master's program, what you can do is that you just click on the masters. Okay, and then you see here they have about 183 master's programs. Okay, all you do is that you start scrolling. Okay, so you scroll, you see they have accounting, agricultural, food and nutrition sciences, a lot of them, Asian societies and cultures, anthropology, art or design, biochemistry, biological sciences, biomedical engineering, business administration, that's the executive one. They have online as well. Business administration, public policy and management. So for international students, if you apply, you don't have to apply for online programs, you apply for on-campus programs. So they have a lot of master's programs. You can scroll down. I believe solely that if you are interested in any master's program, you just go through, and then definitely you will get a one that fits your needs. You have the chemistry, civil and environmental engineering. They have a lot: classical archaeology, classical language, communication and technology. All these are master's programs. Okay, all these are master's programs. So you can continue, search for more, because when I searched for the masters, there were over 183 master's programs. Earth and atmospheric sciences masters. We just go through, and one good thing about this university is that they have a lot of funding opportunities. So if you are admitted into their programs, the probability of you getting funding is very high. So all you need to do is to do your due diligence and do your research. Okay, now let's go to their doctoral programs. So you uncheck the masters, then you check for masters, you check for doctoral programs. For doctoral programs, they have over 90 plus doctoral programs here. So if you look at it, if you scroll down, you see agricultural, food and nutrition sciences, anthropology, biochemistry, biological sciences, biomedical engineering, business strategy. There are a lot. You just scroll through: cell biology, business administration, chemical and material engineering. And please note that for PhD programs, if you are admitted into a PhD program, it is funding is assured. Okay, funding is assured. So all you have to do is to prepare your application materials well, let it align with faculty members that you'll be applying for. So before you apply to, if you have been following my YouTube channel, you'll know that I've taken you through how to reach out to faculty members. So if you have not watched those videos, please visit my YouTube channel and watch those videos. So they have a lot of programs. Okay, now let's choose one of the programs and see. Let's go through them. So they have Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. So you click on it. Let's see some of the application material. So biochemistry. So why study this program? So this PhD in biochemistry. So they have the reason for studying this program over here, and you have to read through for yourself if you are interested in applying for PhD biochemistry. Okay, they have a lot of materials here. Now let's look at the funding, tuition fees and scholarships. Tuition fees and scholarship. You click on it, you see the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies administers over 29 million each year in scholarship awards and financial support for graduate students, as well as financial and loan advising. So it means it should tell you that this university is well resourced. They have a lot of financial resources to support graduate studies, that's PhD and master students. Okay, so please, this is a very good university. Search for the program, and then the one that fits you, you apply. Let's look at, if you are applying for the PhD in biochemistry, let's look at some of the, it says if you have, do you have any question, you look at the program specific inquiries. Please refer to the detailed program information or email. So if you need more information, if you search for any program, okay, you look at the right hand side here, and then you see you can email them, and then if you can also click on the detailed program information and you know more about the program. So let's click on detailed program information and you'll see. All right, so it says the Department of Biochemistry offer thesis-based MS and PhD programs. Students in both programs will graduate with a broad knowledge of biochemistry as well as detailed knowledge in one or more areas of specialization. Our department aims to develop critical and creative scholars who can effectively communicate with their scientific peers and the broader community, and who are capable of teaching at both an undergraduate and graduate level. We seek to develop scientists who will serve the wider scientific community in terms of their productivity and integrity. Students will reach these goals through, okay, so they have various ways through you can achieve these goals. Okay, they have here formalized coursework. So it means that if their program has coursework component, participation in both general and specialized seminar courses, instructional responsibility in undergraduate study laboratory, participation in ethics and scientific integrity workshop, completion of an independent research program, production and defense of thesis. Okay, so you write a thesis. This is for the PhD in biochemistry. Okay, this is for the PhD in biochemistry. All right, so let's watch this video. This, if you are applying for biochemistry, let's watch this video and see. Okay, I think sorry.
Because it's really focused on.
Let's watch this
Well, graduate level education is quite different from the undergraduate level education in so much as it's really focused on having people learn how to think and how to perform rather than simply having knowledge and facts.
I really enjoy graduate studies because it's a great challenge. So it can be incredibly self-directed, and it really gives you a chance to really explore different things. It gives you a chance to learn and to discover, and I think in a different way than other programs in the past. So as an undergraduate student, you're really focused on learning what the professor's trying to teach you and learning what is written in the book. But in graduate studies, you really get a chance to, I guess, go outside of that kind of box and try to discover and learn something new, and use different skills than simply book learning.
So the main reason that I chose to pursue graduate school is because during my undergrad, I found that I had a curiosity as to, well, I've had a long-standing curiosity as to how the body works, but then I found this excitement that comes with being at the limit of that knowledge, of how the body works, and working to chip away at that limit to create new knowledge.
Well, I really like how you're free, not completely free, but within reason. As a young scientist, you should be able to formulate your own hypotheses, come up with your own experimental protocols, examine your results by yourself without having somebody constantly looking over your shoulder. That being said, I also like how we have polite and positive guidance, most importantly.
Our graduate program is very diverse. We have students from many different countries: Pakistan, China, India, several European countries, a few from the United States, South America, Mexico. It's really a very diverse swath of people from around the world. And the primary reason that they have come to the University of Alberta and the Department of Biochemistry is because of the expertise to be found here. There are world-class scientists within the Department of Biochemistry who offer just training opportunities that are extraordinary.
I am from India, and the reason why I decided to come here for my grad studies was majorly because the department funds the grad students pretty well. As an international student, paying your tuition and everything is pretty expensive. Any financial help from the department is a big morale booster of sorts. It's more of a support for you to like focus more on the research, and I don't have to worry about working off campus or trying to like get money to like pay my tuition and stuff. Or also the fact that I wanted to move out of my house and be independent for a bit.
Actually, and I originally actually wanted to be a zookeeper.
So you can hear you heard it for yourself. You hear the Indian student who got accepted into the program. She made mention that she received funding. Okay, the funding is a key, as I always mention in my videos. Okay, funding is a key, and so if you are admitted to this university, the possibility of you having funding is very high. For PhD programs, if you are admitted, trust me, funding is assured. Funding is assured, and this is the Department of Biochemistry, and they have same funding opportunities among various departments, not only biochemistry. So if you are watching this video and even you are not going to study biochemistry, you have to explore the website of the university and search for the program that fits your needs. Okay, all right, so it says how to apply. Okay, so you click on how to apply, click on it. All right, deadline for application, very important. See, Canadian citizens or permanent residents, application deadline are 2 months prior to the term start. The term start date, that's July 1 for full admission. That's if you're a Canadian student, July 1, and then November 1. But if you are US or international applicant, the deadline is May 1 for full admission and then September 1 for winter. So they have various admission cycles here. If you need more information, you can just email the specific program that you're applying to, and then they'll be able to respond. This is for biochemistry. For other departments, I'm sure it might be similar, but you have to email to confirm. Now let's look at the application process. You need a 4-year bachelor's degree with a grade point of at least 3.0 on a 4.0 scale. Okay, and then it says a research supervisor is required. This is very important. In fact, this will help you get into the university. Okay, this is the most disturbing aspect of the application, which most students a challenge. Okay, it says a research supervisor is required in order to be admitted to our department. You must have previously corresponded with this faculty member and have agreed to a tentative supervisory arrangement. Sorry. If you are not sure which research group you might be interested in, please consult our website. Okay, so if you visit this website, you'll see a lot of faculty members there. See below for tips on how to choose a supervisor. Once a supervisor has been arranged, have the supervisor sign the supervisor confirmation and funding form. You will be asked to upload this form to complete your online application. Okay, meeting the minimum requirement does not guarantee admission. Access to an application would include a GPA of 3.5 or higher, detailed and strong supportive letters of recommendation, research experience, successful completion of biochemistry course, published papers, and conference presentation. So for graduate application, they don't make decision based on solely one factor. Okay, it comprises a lot of factors. So you could see they mention some document here seeking, they mentioned that you have to have a supervisor. They mentioned that you have to have some research experience. If you have published papers, that will help. Conference presentations, if you have given some presentation, could be conference presentation or oral presentations. I think those things actually put you on a competitive edge to be able to compete. Okay, so these are the processes I urge you to go through. And please, if you have not watched my videos on how to approach a supervisor, go to my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel and watch the videos. Please watch the videos. Okay, watch the videos. They mentioned that you have to consult with a supervisor. So it says our website. So you click on that, you'll see professors and the kind of work they are doing. So you just have to search. If you go to alphabetical list of faculty, so those doing cancer research, aging, diabetes, you just click on it, and then you see, yeah, so there's only one person here. For cancer research, they are here, there are a lot. Okay, just click on each name that you want, and then you will see that you learn about their research. If it aligns with your interest, then you can email them. All right, so that's it for the biochemistry side. For other programs, it's the same process. It's the same process. Okay, for other programs, it's the same process. So all you have to do is to do your research. Do your research, and please stay tuned to this channel. I'll be bringing you a lot of schools from Canada and then the US, which offer funding for admitted international students. And today we've looked at University of Alberta. They have a lot of programs, and most of the programs for masters and PhD programs, they offer funding for admitted students. And I took one of the programs, that PhD in biochemistry, and I took you through the process. And I believe you follow the same procedure or process when you are looking for other programs as well. Okay, and please, if today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. If you have any question for me, please kindly leave it in the comment section, and I'll be glad to respond to your question. Okay, I'll be glad to respond to your question. And remember, the graduate application process is not easy, but it is possible. If someone has gotten admission with full funding, you can also get admission with full funding. All you have to do is to put in the work. Please, thank you for watching my video today, and see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye bye.